what are the key skills or qualities required to become a successful solicitor? So Danielle, would you like to get us started on that question?
Yeah, thanks, John. I'm going to pick resilience as my key skill, both from being a trainee and doing all the interviews and quite often getting knocked back for interviews. I think being a resilient lawyer is really important, and it stands you in good stead when you're in front of judges who perhaps don't like the way that you are presenting your case, and it's a really good skill to have generally, I think, in life. So that's my answer for that one. Thanks, John.
Thank you. Great answer to start us off. Richard, anything to add?
I think some of the panel, I'm sure, will agree with me that you need patience and determination at the outset, because it's a real challenge to get a training contract and to find the right firm to you. But as any good lawyer will try and do, I'm not going to give you quite a straight answer to the question, because I don't think there's one size fits all necessarily. I think really it's worthwhile thinking about what area of law, what expertise, practice area fits for you as an individual. And the reason I mentioned that, I deal with serious injury litigation, and I think key skills in my role are empathy and sympathy and being a good people person, and that's why I chose serious injury litigation. But somebody that perhaps wants to deal with multi-million-pound deals and working longer hours to get a deal done and gets the buzz of that, then I think maybe they look to go into commercial law. So I think one size doesn't fit all. I think it depends on the type of person you are and what skills you have. So I'd say think carefully about what area of law you want to do, really, as to what really is the best fit for you.
Thank you. And lastly, Lindsey, do you have any comments on this question?
So I'm a little bit like Richard in terms, I'm not going to answer the question directly, I'm afraid. But what I was thinking when I looked at this question was one of the key skills, and something I look for in trainees as well when I'm supervising them, is the ability to proofread. And it's a skill that is very important because we draft court documents, we draft letters. You're going to be putting documents before your supervisor, and the best thing you could do is just create a really good impression, and that translates into your applications as well in terms of proofreading. And I'd also say practice your interview skills for the application. It's not necessarily a skill for a solicitor, but everything is a separate skill. So if you've practiced your applications, you've had someone proofread them, and you're ready for the interview, then you're ready to go. And I suppose my other main skill for a solicitor is probably relationships, is probably the best one I can say. Now, Richard and I probably are going to be opponents at some point in the future. And the best thing that's going to happen is we're going to have a really good relationship, really collaborative. And I think that has improved actually over COVID, when I think certainly the opponents I've had, we've improved our relationships, and we're much more willing to pick up the phone and speak to one another now. And relationships is very important, whether it's clients, whether it's counsel, whether it's judges, whether it's people you're working with at work on your relationships, because they're the things that get you going and get you through the day as well.
Brilliant answer. Some very practical advice there.